Oh yeah, chillin' with Cav.
All right, so around 2 o'clock, wind's picking up. Little gusty here and there. Hurricane Ida coming in. Hopefully it will die down before it gets to us a little bit. It made landfall as a Cat 4. And right now it's right around Lockport, Louisiana. I am in Livingston Parish, and hopefully we won't get a lot of wind. That's the scary part. I've already got limbs coming down. Yard is already saturated because of all the rain we've had in the past couple of months. I've got the trampoline is crap, hadn't been used in a long time, but it's tied to that tree. Garbage can is tied to the trampoline. That my neighbor's little barn, I guess, where it's got some horse stalls in it, that's probably not going to be very good when this wind hits. That tin is already lifted up. Got some center blocks up there holding it down. That's not going to be good. So basically this way is south. So when this thing starts coming in, we're gonna have gusts coming from this direction. Right now it's blowing, it's coming out of the east. Front of my road will flood if we get a lot of rain, and when it floods there's only one way in and one way out. You have to have a high water vehicle to get in and out. The last time we got a lot of rain, it was too high for me to drive through it in an F-150. I got an F-250, which is a little higher. I don't know if it's high enough. I mean, it's just stock F-250. I just heard something crack back here. You see some of this wind blowing. And that's the power line that feeds my house. The other thing that I'm worried about is that, yeah, I've got it facing north to south. The winds are supposed to be coming out of the south. So hopefully, you know, wind won't hit this on the, you know, broadside and flip that over. That would suck. What's my donkey doing? Donkey's just chilling over here by the tree. What you doing, donkey? What you doing? Are you camping out? Are you taking shelter underneath the tree? Huh? What you doing? You just hanging out underneath the tree? Why don't you go get in the stall? Silly animal mule. See what I did there? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The plan is, when the power goes out, and it's more than likely going to be out for days, if my camper does not blow away after the storm passes, I'll hook the generator up and we'll have AC in the RV, because my 10,000 watt generator is not strong enough to run my central air. But what I did find out is you can install a hard start kit in your AC unit, on the outside unit, and that'll allow you to run like a 10,000 watt generator on your central air. All right, so that's the update for now.
So right about here is whenever we lost power, and from this moment on, we didn't have electricity for 12 days. In a second right here is when I fired up the generator and got all the power back on in the house. This is whenever the wind started picking up, and it lasted till about 3 in the morning. We got some 120 mile an hour gusts of wind. It was pretty scary at this point, because I'm watching my camera feed and I could see in real time the camera actually lifting up and down with these gusts. And because that camera is mounted on the eave of my roof, I really thought we were going to have some type of issue where the roof would just weaken and give way and start ripping up. But we were lucky. We didn't lose any shingles. We didn't have any problems with the roof or anything like that. But it was a scary night that night.
Check out the damages here. The frisbee finally came off the roof. Where it went, who knows? Note to self, I need to turn off my outside floodlight. We're still on generator power. Wearing this old crappy shirt because I'm about to have to do some work. Oh man, I can't believe that tree. That's a big tree too. Luckily none of mine came down. Oh look, somebody moved. Either somebody moved it or the wind blew it. My driveway was blocked off here. holds. Put it 4-wheel drive. Pull this limb out of here. stop. Still standing. Woo, well guys, this is what it has come down to. My little RV generator can power my RV for 8 hours on 2 gallons of gas. So 2 gallons of gas will power my RV. I got a microwave, AC, and then the propane that runs my refrigerator. So I'm good for 8 hours on this little generator. Let me shot. So instead of using my propane, I'm using this bottle here. I'm cooking up some hamburger helper for the kids. The gas that I got 16 gallons of gas, roughly 64 hours of generator time on the RV. Stuff that's in the house, the only thing, I've got 2 refrigerators with a whole bunch of meat in there. So the only time I'm gonna run the house generator, because it's gas and not natural gas, I'm gonna run that every now and then to keep the fridges cold so everything doesn't spoil in there and we got something to eat, because nothing's open. It's talking like, I've heard a month, I've heard 2 weeks, so I don't want my food to spoil, so that's what we're doing. So this is what it's come down to, boondocking in the driveway. Yep, the pool is turning green, so I'm trying to get in here, 1, to cool off, and 2, to sweep it and get it stirred up. Today is Saturday, the 4th. We've been without power since around 3 a.m. Sunday. So the first couple of days we just stayed in the house because it was pretty cool, and I was running the house generator. It is gasoline, and I had 15 gallons of gas. The house generator, I don't know the fuel tank capacity on it, but it's either 5 or 8 gallons, and that lasts about 8 hours to run the whole house. And I quickly realized we were going through gas too quickly, and finding gas has been a pain in the ass. So we moved into the RV where the generator has a 2-gallon fuel capacity, and that runs the RV, the TVs, the air conditioner, the microwave. It'll run that for 8 hours. We have propane, and we can cook inside on the gas stove and the gas oven, but the RV has 2 air conditioners in it, and we're only using 1 because the generator can only hold 1. So we're opting to cook outside so we don't heat up the RV. Normally, going camping, cooking outside is okay. Also, when we go camping, we have a 50 amp connection and we can run both air conditioners at the same time, which will keep the RV cold even while you're cooking inside the RV. But since we're only running 1 AC, I don't want to generate any more heat inside the RV than what we're dealing with outside. So I'm running the pool pump because I really don't want this pool to turn completely. I think I can salvage the green in here. The sand filter works pretty good, but you gotta get in here and you gotta sweep the floor, sweep the walls, and stir it up and actually get it into the pump so the filter can filter out the floating algae. My little hummingbirds. Oh, we got 3 of them. I don't know if you could see them over there. They kept checking my feeder and I didn't have any juice in it. So I was like, you know, hummingbirds, they need to eat after that hurricane. Like, what do they have to eat? I don't know if you could see them up there. Oh, there's 2. There he goes. So I made them some juice, and it was full this morning. and they've drank about half of it. I'm gonna have to go feed them some more, but look, here he comes. Word is out. That's hummingbird juice. So anyway, he said plan for another week without power, which really sucks. But especially when people right across the street have power. So, and that's there's the hummingbird. I'm in such a wide view, I don't know if you'd be able to see him. There he goes. He goes and lands on the power line. There he is on the power line. So that's the update. We're living in the RV, cooling off in a green pool. Hopefully we don't have to wait another week, but I guess it could be worse. All right, till next time. So the interstate has a lot of leaves and pine needles on it, that is for sure. This is supposed to be a 3-lane, but the whole right lane has debris. That is a very weird sight. I've never seen that before. Very weird. So I just looked on an app on my phone that I had called Gas Buddy. And normally it's used for finding the lowest price gas. But the thing is, it tells you the store, and on the side it tells you the price and who updated the price. In this one place, look at this tree on the interstate. Unbelievable. That would be a bad day. Hit that. Anyway, so this gas station had an update with his gas price 21 minutes ago, and it said the owner updated it. So we're gonna run down here, see if he actually has power and gas. Otherwise, why would, you know, if you're not open, you don't have power, you don't have gasoline, why would you update the price on your gas? Man, that's all these trees on the interstate. It's unreal. We were lucky. I'm sure there's a lot of people in my parish that suffered a lot of damage, and we were probably in the worst hit area because of that eye wall coming at us. You know, that center of the hurricane was coming straight towards my house. So if I run out of gas, I guess I should be thankful about at least having a house and a generator to run it this long without any damage. I don't know if I want to get in this lane, man. That's kind of scary. Alright, 18-wheeler. I gotta pass you up, man. Whew. It's just unreal, man. Well, I do not see any lights on at the gas station that I was heading to, which is unfortunate. I think finding gas is going to be an issue. check back in a little bit. Power lines down. The gas situation is not going to happen. I'm not going to waste diesel looking for gas. So we're just going to have to conserve what we have. The power lines, the trees, this is going to be massive effort. I guess I'm gonna go home and figure out what to cook. Probably got 8 hours left on the generator. Should have bought more gas. I don't know how far I'd have to go. Maybe go north to get gas. Cops up there directing traffic, but they're not. There's a big old tree down. It sure would be nice if we got some power, because I got a gas station right there, but they got bags on the pumps, which means no gasoline. Well, guys, it is the 11th day without power. Today is the 9th. IMCO said they would have most people restored by the 9th. Got trucks on the road here. We're finally getting power. So we got trucks. I guess they got to replace that pole. Can I see down there? I guess we can see down there. Do I? I live over there. drone is charged back up, we'll be able to see what all they got going on. I imagine it's going to be a good little while.
So at this point, I saw this guy come down my driveway, which has no turnaround spot once you pass my horseshoe driveway. And it was at this point I was starting to freak out that this guy was going to get severely stuck. As you can see, this the lines in the grass shows just how sloppy that property is next door. And if you go off that road, you will get stuck because it's extremely soft. And not only is this guy in a big heavy truck, he's also pulling a trailer that he's trying to back up with, which is just a recipe for disaster. Luckily, he backed out enough to where he could come through my horseshoe driveway, but it was touch and go there for him for a while because he kept getting something off the gravel, a front tire, a rear tire, and luckily he didn't get stuck because he at least had one wheel on that gravel driveway. He was attempting to back all the way up, and I eventually ran out there and told him, "Hey man, just pull straight on through. You know, you don't need to back all the way up. Just pull on through my driveway, go around."
So we were without power for 11 and a half, I'll just say 12 days, and my lens, oh geez. And after the linemen finished on our street, which was an all-day affair, we actually got power later on that afternoon. And as you can see, I was able to salvage the pool. Still have some leaves in it, but pool didn't turn green, and we didn't sustain any damage, and life is kind of back to normal. We do have some trees and limbs that are piled up on the road. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but it's not impacting life right now. So that was Hurricane Ida. It sucked. Let's hope we don't have one of those for a while. Never.